Jazz show. It's not a cabaret, it's not a musical. It's just this kind of crazy, unique extravaganza of all this talent that the school has to offer, and I think that's really cool.
It's so unique because we have all these people from different art disciplines, jazz band, dancing, singing. You have the tech crew. It's a full-fledged production, and it's something that you're not going to find anywhere else probably in the world.
Being in the 60th anniversary, the theme of this year's show is celebrating music of different generations that have happened while Pops and Jazz was in existence. So we have a little bit of Motown, we have a little bit of classic kind of Cole Porter thing going on. We have a very postmodern take on the Beatles, which is really just totally wild. And so it's a good mix of music, and we have these different characters that kind of tie the show together, actors that represent different generations of music.
We are all coming together through this process, Pops and Jazz, for 60 years, and it's a mirror. It reflects the community, and it shows the wonderful part and the connective tissue that we have as a community.
The incredible music and dancing and singing that are in it, and how incredible of a production it is.
There's such a sense of community with all of the groups performing together, and all of the time that we spend rehearsing, it just brings us all closer together. And then performing for the audience with that connection, it makes it a lot better.
In Pops and Jazz, we mix it all together, so there's dancing and there's singing and there's instrumental, and then the audience can feel that emotional attachment to all of them equally.
Pops and Jazz is unique. So many people are so into what they're doing.
It's a combination of celebrating really, really great music, involving as many different aspects of the performing arts as possible, and showing off the amazing students that we have here at the school. Also, the tradition of excellence of really high quality product that's obtained through a really intense rehearsal process. You know, the kids work so hard, and the final product being so professional is a good thing.
They're all represented in a way that is really powerful in the way that we put them up, in the way that we juxtapose those different disciplines, and how we thematically put it all together with a storyline.
It gives me a good feeling, like, to contribute to this huge thing.
The thing about it is it's uniquely American, and it's something that I think we as cast and crew take great pride in presenting it in the best way we can, and to bring the community together and have the community support us is something that means a lot.
Pops and Jazz forces you to become emotionally attached. It feels like you know the cast by the end of it, and it feels like it brings you closer as a community, as performers and audience.
You think about all the different people who have come through the program, and whether they've gone on to do this for a living or not, the amount of people that it's impacted in the community, it's a pretty powerful thing.
Each year it feels a little different, and it's a different adventure.
They're not just an audience, they're really part of the show too, because it's like a feedback loop. We feed on their energy. When we play something, like, oh, that sounded good, and the audience reacts and kind of gives it back to us, then that gives us energy. It's a beautiful thing, you know?
It's an exceptional process, and we're all really lucky to be a part of it.
During the show, the audience will experience so many different kinds of feelings, and maybe it'll be nostalgia, or maybe it'll be like their heart is racing with us.
It's just been amazing just to do it with 100 people in this cast. To perform the show 5 times here, but then again in Europe, it's just like amazing.
We're such a big family, and we try to help each other, so we're the best that we can be, so we can make the show bigger and better than it was last year.
This is definitely a super higher octane than what anybody else does, and because of that, it makes it really special.
I think when people are walking away from the show, they won't believe that they just watched high school kids do what they did.
It's an experience that you will never see anywhere else.